Okay, finally got the box to spawn where I need it for this specific challenge, which happens to be a no power challenge. And yet again, we are here on Call of the Dead because this map is so unique. It has features that make it the best for most of these challenges I'm doing. And this time around, the reason it's the best is because George drops perks. And without the power, that's the main challenge, is that you do not have perks. So George is going to be our only access to them. But yeah, I needed the box to spawn up there because the main difficulty of this challenge is going to come from the randomness of the perks that George gives me. Until I get Juggernog, I am really, really going to struggle on this map. And George, after you kill him, he doesn't respawn for a few rounds. So if he doesn't give me Juggernog the first couple times, then I could end up going to like round 15 without Juggernog, which realistically, I'm just not even going to survive that long. So basically, points are super, super important in the first few rounds, at least until I kill George the first time. After I've killed him once, I would say by the time he spawns a second time, I'll probably be set up pretty well. I might even have the entire map open by then. So after that, points will be worthless, but until the first kill, points are super important here. It's very unlikely I'll be able to kill George here, but there is a chance, so I'm definitely going to go for it, because if I can kill him here, I'm going to have a really good start to this challenge. Either sniper rifle will let me do it. The RPK is not going to let me do that, but it is a nice weapon to have for regular zombies. That's not going to do anything. Normally, I'd have to watch out for that zombie dying in the water, but because I know for sure I can't kill George here, I don't really care if the zombie dies, because I'm going to the next round without killing George no matter what. Oh, max ammo. That actually helps quite a bit. Basically get a free RPK back. Although George isn't even flashing, so it looks like the RPK doesn't do too much to him anyway. So 2 whole RPKs, and George is just now beginning to flash yellow. He's not even fully yellow, just flashing yellow. And we have yet another terrible weapon for killing George with. Also, I'm sure most of you already realized this, but in case you didn't, another important thing I will be losing access to on this map is Pack-a-Punch. I won't be able to upgrade any of my weapons at all. You know, I went into round 3 being very confident I was going to be able to kill George, but now it all depends on this spin, which is not at all useful. Oh, double points? Okay, for sure, no matter what happens here, I can kill him this round. I ought to get like 3 spins on the box, and he's more than halfway done. As long as I don't accidentally kill the final zombie. Okay, there's still more. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? These nukes have saved me in the past, but not today. I can totally just kill George by knifing him to death now that I have the sickle. It's still not very safe, though. So I kind of forgot there was a door that I had to open to get back to the main area. So I only can afford 1 spin. Worst case scenario, I do have to knife George a bit, but it shouldn't take that long. He's got to be close to dead. So in terms of the order that I'd want to get the perks in, it would definitely be Juggernog first, Flopper second, and literally every other perk I could not care less about. Okay, that took quite a lot longer than I thought it was going to. But here we go. Moment of truth. This is going to determine whether or not the run dies, probably. Dead shot. I should have continued ranking all of the perks, because that probably would have been the last one. Last place, least desirable. The fact that you can trade hits when you melee in this game, and 2 hits kill you. Even though the ballistic knife one-shots here, this is still terrifying. I think that was a double points. So I'm pretty sure this is the final zombie. And he's a sprinter. So please, grenade, do not blow his arm off. Okay, okay, thank goodness there's another zombie back here. Oh, that would have been so annoying. I have everything I need to kill George, technically. But please make it easier for me this time. The ray gun's kind of nerfed against George. I'm really confident that it does less damage to him. It just feels like it takes way too long to kill George with this. I'd really like to keep the ray gun in case I get Flopper, but I need the ballistic knife until 10. That's my best bet at survival, I'm pretty sure. I just get the ray gun back just like that? Okay. Well, George is as good as dead then. Okay, finally. Come on, George. There's 2 different perks you could give me that will probably save me. That is not one of them. Okay, realistically, I have 1 more chance. And after that, I'm just probably going to have to restart. So this is the last round that my knife one-shots. So if I get a nuke towards the end of the round, because you basically always auto pick up power-ups when you're melee like that. If that happens at the end of the round, I'm totally screwed. I sure hope that was just... got it out of the way now and it's not going to happen again. It's so weird. I keep thinking I have Juggernog and I'm about to let George hit me twice every time before I back away. I'm like, no, 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 I don't have it. I don't have it. What a tragic way that would be to end the run. Wow, he took a lot more ammo than I thought he was going to. I was kind of just rapid firing, trying to kill him as quickly as possible, so my aim was pretty terrible. I got Juggernog! I'm good! Unless I play really badly, then I guess I could still die, but I should be good. Training in this spot is easy, but the range on this thing, I'm a little bit unfamiliar with it. I just know it's massive. Alright, let's try right here. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That's crazy how much less scary a single hit is when you have Juggernog. I think Black Ops 3 got it a lot more balanced, that when you don't have Juggernog, you take 3 hits versus 2 hits. I mean, looking at it from a what you can survive perspective, you go from 1 hit to 4 hits with Juggernog. It basically is a quadruple in terms of your safety. Oh man, I was way too close to that. I'm just so not used to not having Flopper. Just like earlier, I was not used to not having Juggernog. I was so ready to take multiple hits before backing off. Right here, I throw multiple explosives in front of me without even second guessing it. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Come on. I just wanted a little extra points for the box, so I decided to knife 1 of the crawlers, and the very first one dropped a nuke. Not only did it end the round, it didn't even give me the opportunity to get points because it was the first one. You know, there was one time I was running through here, and I jumped back, and I turned around and shot George like 3 more times, and he died up there. So I couldn't get back to the perk. How many times am I gonna get this stupid thing? There we go. 400 ammo later and he's down. Come on, give me Flopper. That's all I care about. That's not Flopper. Oh, are you kidding me? This stupid box, man. I just can't get over the fact that this thing does not give you points when you kill zombies with it. It's literally just a massively worse version of monkeys and crossbow. And those give you points. Why did they make this thing? As big as this area is, I don't feel good training anywhere with the HK unless I have stamina. He's just way too slow with this thing. It distracts like 3 zombies and that's it. I don't even think I'm close enough to make it to a box. I might get 1 spin and then I'll get killed. Yeah, this is a terrible idea. Thing's going right back down. Yeah, I don't think there's any possible chance I bring this back on this run, so I'm gonna be restarting, and I'll see you when I have 5 perks again. Okay, so finally, after an entire day's worth of attempts, I just now got Juggernog for the first time ever. It definitely has a lower chance of, as far as getting random perks from George, Juggernog definitely has an extremely low chance. I have gotten every perk multiple times at this point. Juggernog just would not show up until now. But I'm actually better off this time because on my failed run, I did not have Flopper. So Flopper, I was kind of hoping the box was going to give me something I could use. I do have the Scavenger, but with how delayed the hits are, I don't feel nearly as safe as I would if I had the ray gun. By the way, as you can see, power is still off. I did this legitimately every single time. It was a nightmare, but I did it. So George was just killed on round 11, meaning he's not going to be back till round 13. I don't have a very good weapon, so I'm actually thinking of buying a wall gun because I'm also super low on points. I don't think killing George will be too much of an issue since I do have the Scavenger. But as a backup, I'd really like to have some extra points just in case. That is the thing that got me killed last time. And what's funny is that I turned out to be wrong about this, but I said that this challenge was going to be one where points wouldn't matter later on, and yet here I am more than halfway through the challenge complaining about not having enough points. But yeah, I complained about points being useless, and then I died for a fire sale in an attempt to save points. Kind of ironic. I definitely do not have enough ammo to make it through this round. Hopefully these Matryoshkas I have will kill off. Okay, so I definitely don't have enough ammo left to make it through this round. But hopefully these Matryoshkas will get me through. If not, I suppose I could risk using Flopper. It's so glitchy though. It's pretty scary. Yeah, Matryoshkas are probably the only good explosive in all of Black Ops 1. So in this run, I have not been knifing any of these crawlers because of how often they've been dropping nukes. It's ridiculous. But yeah, at this point, this is basically just a normal run, so I'm not really too scared anymore. I guess I'm more scared than usual because I've just spent so much time doing this, and if I die, I have to do it again, so that's a little nerve-wracking. The box has actually been relatively nice to me in this run. In my previous runs, though, I was getting the VR11 like every other spin. So really, it has a lot to make up for. Okay, that was good timing for George to dive because the crawlers just got here and they're about to drown themselves. Stamina up. I'd say the only thing I still care about a little bit is Mule Kick. I always like to wait a while for George to make sure he's completely despawned, because sometimes I have killed him and then he won't respawn for like 3 whole rounds rather than 2. So we end up with Mule Kick. So I think replaying this challenge like 100 times and using the box like 300 times made me realize that there's no monkey bombs in this map. I thought every single map in all of Zombies, at least Black Ops 1, had symbol monkeys. Of course, George had to spawn right here on the final round, make things as difficult as possible. Oh, that actually helps. I don't think that'll end the round. The round did just start. I should be good to get that. You know, seeing George jump up there while I was up there made me think that'd be a really good idea for a perk in Zombies. It's just like, I don't know, called the zombie perk or something, and it lets you have access to the paths that zombies take. You know, like zombies can vault over this, both sides, and you can't. If you had the perk, then you'd be able to get over it like they can. I think that'd be a good idea for a perk. Okay, at this point, the only thing that could go wrong is if the crawler bleeds out, because I'm down to the final zombie. It's the slowest crawler possible. I have enough points, I don't have enough weapons currently, to kill George. As long as that crawler doesn't bleed out, this is where the challenge ends. What the heck was it? Oh my gosh! I was like, I can't move! What's going on? George was apparently on top of me. What the heck was that? He was still in his enraged form, even though he was very clearly supposed to be in the water there. I did have something sort of similar to that happen on the area where you go down the stairs and there's the box location and stamina up. He kind of like ran on top of me, and he made it nearly halfway through the water before he finally fell in. I remember there's a glitch where if you like dolphin dive and land on top of another player who's dolphin dive or prone, then it just kills both of you. I'm really glad it doesn't do that if George lands on top of you. If it did, that was it. I was not restarting because that was the game glitching, and that was not my own fault for going down. But luckily that didn't happen. And George is dead? Is he going to actually give me my perk, or is he going to glitch out? He gave it to me. I'm so glad this challenge is over. I'm just stopping here. I'm not going to go until I die or anything like that because, like I said, I was playing this challenge for 2 days straight. That was freaky. And the amount of attempts it took me made me not really want to play this map for a long, long time.